Welcome to Make It Last with Say Jaf and Kas. I'm your host, Harry Cassell.
I'm Jafari Roberts. Sadly, today, Say Jaf cannot be with us. He's home visiting a family. It's spring break here at UF, so a lot of people are going home.
But there is no spring break for our podcast listeners. We keep it going. We got to tell you guys what's going on this week. First off, Homer Simpson.
Homer Simpson, Harry. Everyone knows Homer Simpson.
Fun fact, more people can name the Simpsons than First Amendment rights.
Which is both sad and applaudable for this nation. But Homer Simpson was in an episode with many baseball notables. Ken Griffey Jr., Wade Boggs, Darryl Strawberry.
Best name in sports.
Roger Clemens, yada yada. He was inducted to the Baseball Hall of Fame for the 25th year of that episode.
Jafari, my question for you is, do you think it will take the NFL Hall of Fame 25 years to put in Terrell Owens?
They should have done it 25 years ago, Harry. It's Terrell Owens.
I don't know about 25
He wasn't even
years
playing
ago.
then, probably.
They should have done it whenever NFL Street 2 came out. They should have done it, like, right then.
Yeah, right. When you could pass the ball at the wall.
When he jumped off the wall, threw it to himself, did a backflip, and then caught the ball with one hand.
That's exactly when he should have been put in the Hall of Fame.
Man was a cheat code.
That's terrible. One of the best receivers to do it in all time and still not in the Hall of Fame. Get it together, NFL. On the topic of the NFL, we have the NFL Combine coming up sort of soon.
The NFL Combine is coming up, and if you wear Adidas and break the Combine record, the 40 record of 4.24 seconds...
Set by Chris Johnson, one of the fastest running backs to do it.
Adidas will give you an island.
An island.
An island.
An actual island to yourself.
Or $1 million. But an island. Jafari and I, we were Googling $1 million islands, and they're pretty
nice.
dope.
They're good islands, guys, I promise you.
I don't think they're bad islands.
That's true, but
you
they're
get an
very
island
nice islands.
I think the way to do it is I think the top two track and field athletes in college should decline for the NFL draft, go to the Combine, beat the record. One should take the island, one should take the $1 million. And then soup up that island.
Pimp my island. We're calling Exhibit right now.
We're gonna get Exhibit on here.
We need this. Exhibit, get Terrell Owens in the Hall of Fame while you're with him,
This
too.
is the second call to NFL Street 2, by the way,
Yeah,
because Exhibit was on the cover.
That game too. Exhibit, please help us out. Alright, so moving on. We have Lonzo Ball's dad. I mean, Lonzo Ball's dad's a character.
Lonzo Ball's dad has dominated the media by saying that his son will only play for the Lakers, and if you switch him and Steph Curry right now, see which one's better. If Steph Curry was on UCLA and Lonzo Ball was on Golden State, they'd take it. They'd destroy all the other teams.
That would be the one way the Warriors team does not make it to the finals this year, if Lonzo Ball gets switched for Steph Curry. Lonzo Ball's dad has been on record saying that Lonzo Ball's non-existent brand would outsell the Jordan brand.
It doesn't make any sense.
What? It doesn't even make sense. Is it confidence or just delusion at this point?
It's delusion.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's delusion.
It really puts in perspective how cool Darian Fox's dad is. Darian Fox of Kentucky, his dad was in an interview recently, and when asked about how good his son is at basketball, he said, well, yeah, my son spent hours playing NBA 2K, the video game, and that's why he's so good at basketball.
2K.
But when I spend 4 hours playing NBA 2K, my girlfriend tells me I need a job.
Yeah, you got to do your homework. You're falling behind in class. No, Mom, this homework is not getting me an
I'm going to be a baller.
But this 2K will. Okay. All right, so Harold, we had an interesting discussion last night. It was a casual discussion, but it turned into a good chat.
Yeah, yesterday when Say Jaf was here, the three of us were all talking about if there will ever be a player better than Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan, obviously, best basketball player to ever do it, not even close. And Jafari and I see it. We see it coming.
There definitely is going to be someone better than Jordan in the future.
We see maybe a 14, 15-year-old growing up worshiping Steph Curry, but having the body type of LeBron James. He's got to be there.
And he's going to have the deadly three-point shot, and then he drives it and bowls three people over like a bowling pins. I mean, how do you stop that? That guy has to be better than Jordan.
He's gonna be
eventually
that player.
It's going to be incredible.
Yeah.
Exactly. There's no going around that.
Joining us right now, MMA fighter Devante Sewell. How you doing, Devante?
Welcome, Devante.
I'm doing great, man.
Tell me about yourself. What's going on?
Right now, I'm just in fight camp. About 3 weeks left. Just final preparations, weight cut, cardio, and just staying healthy.
We're gonna get to some of those other questions in a minute, but first, you are the Grinder, correct? That's your fight name?
Yes, sir.
Are you aware of the dating app Grinder?
I hope so.
No, I am not.
For Devante and I guess the rest of our audience, Grindr is very similar to Tinder, but it's just men.
It's strictly homosexual.
Just men.
Version of Tinder.
Well, that is not me, guys. That is not me.
All right.
You are strictly the fighter, not the dating app.
Not the dating app.
You are not the CEO of the dating app of anything like that.
No, I am not. I'm strictly a fighter, and I'm attracted to women.
All right, so no room for confusion there, guys. You got it. You heard it here first.
So, ladies, if you're single,
hey, hit
up Devante. How quickly do you think you could murder the two of us if the three of us were in a room together?
Right.
As soon as I grab a hold of you guys, so I think it'd take about 8 hours to get to Gainesville.
I think once he gets here, it's not very fast. It's not very slow, but it basically takes him to drive here.
Yep.
If he gets a flight, we're that much quicker done.
What if I had a weapon? Are you like one of those, like, you could disarm me like Jason Bourne style and like punch me in the face?
Yeah, I got a couple arm drags that could work.
Oh god.
All right, enough talking about murdering us.
Yeah, let's just stay alive.
All right, so tell me about what you eat, because you got to eat a lot.
Yeah, I got to eat a lot, especially out of camp. I like to eat anything, but when I'm trying to get this weight off, I like to eat a lot of vegetables, protein, mainly meat.
Right.
No pizza, no pasta.
What a terrible gosh.
Pizza and pasta, that's actually our main diet.
That's pretty much how we live. So.
That's the menu here at Make It Last, is
starving.
just those two things.
You guys are lucky.
Hey.
Well, we're not fighting anyone.
Yeah, we're not cutting that weight down, so definitely respect the rigorous training and all that, you know.
Devante, how often do you weigh yourself?
I weigh myself about 5 times a day.
You feel like a runway model?
Sure. Nah, I feel like a fighter all the time.
That's how it should be.
All the times?
All the
times? Like when you're getting your like dry cleaning done, you're still like,
yeah,
I'm in fighter
mode.
Yeah, I'm always ready, man. You never know what's
You never know,
in
man.
these streets.
Could be bagging groceries, you know, about to walk out the store and someone just pops up on you. You gotta murder them in 2 seconds.
Trust me, I'm ready. I'm always ready.
All right.
And then another thing, a thing that a lot of fighters get really early, I know that you're really early into your career. You do not currently have cauliflower ear, correct?
No, I do not. Keep my hands up, keep my head moving.
Are you excited to get cauliflower ear?
No, I am not. I heard girls do not find that attractive.
Is it because that once you get cauliflower ear, you're in your cutting phase and you'll probably eat it?
Maybe. I'm so hungry.
He's tired of the salads, bro. He can't do it anymore.
#feed Devante. Let's get that trending.
Sarah McLaughlin, please.
Say off wherever you are. Put that on the Twitter poll.
Say off, please.
Feed the grinder.
Feed the grinder. You're trending,
maybe that shouldn't be your slogan now that you know about the app.
Now they know about the app. Yeah, actually.
Yeah, I'm not playing with that app.
Yeah, no, leave the app alone. Don't keep it on your phone. People will get confused.
Yeah.
Do you want to hype your up and coming fight?
Yes.
All right. How could people watch you, Devante?
Well, if you're in Atlanta, you could come out. It's in Kennesaw, Georgia, at Electric Cowboy. It is a bar. I have tickets online at nsc.thundertix.com. I also have some shirts for sale at booster.com/Sewell. My last name, which is SEWELL. And you can check me out on YouTube. I have fight videos, and it'll be streamed live on Facebook.
All right, there we go.
It's going to be streamed live on Facebook?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll watch that.
I'll watch that.
I'll share
make sure
that.
To plug in.
Yeah.
We'll make sure to plug all those links in the description of the video, so everyone listening, just drop it down. You can check this man out.
Are you intimidated? Because you're actually gonna fight someone.
Yeah, but actually, this guy I'm actually gonna fight backed out on me before, so I think he's scared.
Oh, he didn't want it.
Nah, he didn't want it.
Wow.
All right,
All right,
Devante,
well, Devante.
you've been excellent. I'm so glad that we could have you today.
It's been an honor, man.
No problem, guys. No problem.
You want to leave with us anything?
Yes, you guys can find me on Facebook at Devante Sewell MMA. Also on Instagram at The Grinder MMA. And also on Twitter at Grinder MMA. Not the dating site, guys.
Not the dating site. Don't look on the actual grinder for him. He won't be there.
And And also, shout out to my sponsor, King of Spades Realty. So if you're looking for a house, I can hook you up with a house and anything else. And shout out to my team. Shout out to Santiago for hooking me up with you guys.
Quick shout out to Santiago.
There you go.
And thank you for you guys for taking your time out to do this interview.
You know, Devante, thank you, man.
No, it was thank you. Thank you. It was a pleasure.
All right, man. Thank you, guys.
All right,
Appreciate it.
You have a good one.
All right.
Devante Sewell, guys. Honestly, what a guy. Cool guy to talk to. He knows how to take a punch, literally and figuratively. So, that was a great interview.
And he's on Grindr.
And he's on Grindr. Regardless of what he says, I bet we find him on Grindr. So if you want to find
Men in the Atlanta area. Is he listening to this?
I hope not. Make sure to check out his fight. He gave you all the info. We're putting all his info in the description below. So you check him out.
Add us on Facebook, and we will share the fight if you guys are very curious. But before we end the show today, we want to talk about Get Out.
Yeah, Get Out, apparently one of the best movies to hit this year. #1 in America, 99% in Rotten Tomatoes. So obviously a must-see.
I tried to see Get Out twice, actually.
That's
Once it was sold out, so I just went home. The second time I walked in with my girlfriend, and it was like I paid for another movie. Actually, I paid for the Charlie Day fist fight movie with Ice Cube, and I swear to God, we ended up seeing that. I'd watch the two of them pump gas.
They're hilarious.
One of the funniest movies ever. It's
sure.
Charlie from It's Always Sunny, and he hits rapper Ice Cube with a fire extinguisher.
God, like, how do you not laugh? That's perfect.
It's worth the watch. But
Right.
literally, it was packed, and I would have had to sit on someone's lap, and my girlfriend wouldn't do that, so we went into the other movie.
Right. You know, Harry, I really want to see this movie Get Out, and I will see it. But as a black guy, I do like white women. I like white women a lot. And I'm triggered. I don't know what to do now. Like, I feel like this is way worse than Catfish. Like, I'm gonna meet a girl, take her on a few dates. She's gonna take me to meet her family, and then, whoops, okay, I'm a slave. Like, I'm paralyzed in this chair. Like,
It's like, where you gotta look for the trigger words. It's like, where's your family live? She's like, on a plantation in South Carolina.
Yeah, I think I have to go home.
I can't date you anymore.
This is terrible. Like, I don't know what to do, man. They really put me in a box with this movie. I can't lie, man. I'm stuck. Anyway, it's been a great episode, guys. This has been Make It Last with Say Jaf and Kas.
If you like the show, subscribe to our YouTube page, share us on Facebook, keep the mentions going on Twitter, and of course, tell your friends.
And you know what? I love you guys.
I don't.